Hey guys, welcome back to Madeline's channel. It's a Cuban Dominican girl from New York. I know your intro. So, okay, Raven Baxter. So on the last video, which was literally 10 seconds ago, I described that we were probably going to make a story time, and the story time is going to be a little eerie, just because it's going to be kind of paranormal. I don't know if it's something in the family, honestly, but we've both experienced our fair share of paranormal things, and we just wanted to share with you guys to see if anybody else has experienced something similar, maybe if we can get some answers. But first, before you watch this video, Madeline, explícame.
You got me there, me thinking, literally.
So, subscribe to Madeline's channel. All her socials are going to be down below. I don't have a YouTube channel. Don't subscribe to me. Do not follow me. I'm literally just doing this because it's fun.
Give this video
a fat thumbs up.
Hold on. 3 likes. They don't pass from there for she could do it. Oh, YouTube channel.
I'm not going to make a YouTube channel. But I will be here frequently on Madeline's YouTube channel. I'll make one if you really want me to. So are you going to start off or am I going to start off?
With the story?
Yeah.
If you want.
So, I have a lot of different things growing up. And like I said, I'm not doing this to, become a YouTuber. I'm just saying my experiences because my cousin's channel. And honestly, it's fun. So, growing up, I've had a lot of different things happen to me. With paintings, with, heirlooms, stuff like that. With stuff that's, brought down from, different ancestries. And I remember when I was younger, there was this painting that my family had. My mom and dad, they bought this really expensive painting, and I think you've probably seen it. It was a woman sitting down on a chair. You remember? Did I ever tell you that story?
That woman was so creepy.
It was.
I didn't like her. I used to not walk through
Bro,
her.
and you guys had the painting afterward. You guys had the painting afterward.
Yeah, she literally looked so real. You look like her eyes would go everywhere. Literally follows you.
There you go.
Oh my
this is no joke. That kind of gave me chills because she remembers.
Literally pop out of my head when you started talking about it.
I forgot that you guys knew about that. Yeah. So this woman was sitting on this really weird stool, I guess.
It's not really a chair.
Yeah, it was a weird stool.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tia has. No, it was it was strange. And so she was sort of this, leaning towards. And she said, when you look at it, it's kind of eerie. You would look at it and it would go everywhere.
Yeah.
It'd look this way, that way. It would kind of follow you. And so we used to have a lot of different paranormal experiences in the house that we lived in. Me, my brother, my mom, my dad. Until we got rid of the painting. But the reason why we got rid of the painting was because the painting, since it had such an eerie feel, one night,
the vibe.
Yeah, the vibe. La vibras, not there. The eerie feeling that it did have sort of gave us weird vibes. And so I remember my mom talking about we have to get rid of this. This is not okay, blah, blah, blah. And then I remember always having weird dreams at night with the face of that woman, but on a real person's body. Because it was a portrait of a woman. And so one night, I guess I got up late to get water. I was probably 6. This is just the first story, by the way. I was probably 6, and when I got up to get water, I looked, and it looked like the woman was kind of standing next to me, and it was really scary, and it was really creepy. And then after that, I heard a really loud slam, and then I kind of ran to the room because I was so scared. And I told my mom about it. She didn't believe me, obviously, because children sometimes make things up, but it was kind of crazy. And after that, I don't really remember what happened with the painting. I think Madeline, mom gave it to them, Tia Mayra and stuff. Mm-hmm. But even she said, it gave you that weird vibe. You know what I mean? And, usually when stuff like that doesn't just give one person a weird vibe, it's because something's attached to it. And so my parents got it from, this, vintage store. My parents were really into vintage, vintage styles, stuff like that. And so I guess with vintage things attract. You know what I mean? And so you have to be careful with stuff like that. But your story, and then I'll tell mine again.
Okay. I remember when I was, but how old I am now. I'm 20. So
she's 85.
So I'm 20 now, so it gotta be like around 17, around there. So I was in my cousin's house. His girlfriend, when she was working, and then he wanted to go pick up my little cousin Haley to her school, and then I stayed by myself. I was there in the living room because it's a little space, and then you could hear everything. It's like a little space, and then I was in the living room. You remember where Loden used to live?
Yeah.
How do you live there? And then the windows, they're closed. Nobody was there, yes, me. The window was closed, and then I hear bags flying, cups falling, and then the bed. You know when the beds, they make noise when you get up?
Yeah.
They were making that noise. And then I'm like, I was just...
Oh my God, that's so creepy.
And then I went to the kitchen, because you know when you hear stuff like that, like you gotta ignore it, because if you don't, like, it's gonna keep on. Like some people say that. And then I go, and then I see the window closed. I don't see no bag on the floor or no cups, and it's not from my imaginary, because I heard it. I text my mom. I text Samantha, and then I told her, and then she was like, "What the fuck?" My bad. She said that, and then she like told them to bring you in, and I was like, like I was like mad scared, like I didn't want, cause in case they don't want to like believe me,
Yeah, of course.
And then I called my mom, and then my mom told them to bring me, and then they got mad and then thought I was lying. I was like, well, I want to lie, cause
that's
I
what
always
sucks about like that's what sucks about being a kid and going through these weird things, is that no one believes you. Because everybody thinks that, like, you're just making it up, or your, like, imagination's heightened, or you're being dramatic. But you're really not. Like, you know what you go through. Especially, like, since you were younger and it stayed with you. Things like that don't just go away. You know what I mean? Continue, sorry.
Or you just want to say that because you don't be there. But actually, I never, like, make that up, because I literally love being there. Plus, my little cousin. And then...
We love Haley. Hi, Haley.
Yeah. And then... they got mad at me, and then they want to take me home, because after that we were going to go to eat, and they didn't believe me. So then I guess something like that happened to them, that they moved out of there fast. And
that's so scary.
And I never stay there by myself over again.
Ooh, I got chills. Ew, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Okay, so I have so much stories. It's like kind of like, honestly, I sometimes think that like it comes with me, but I also know that I'm a child of God, and like God is with me, so like maybe not, maybe I just have really bad luck. So this is like fast forward to maybe 2015. I remember moving into a new house with my family from where I'm from, and I remember I was supposed to go somewhere with a couple friends, and I was supposed to go with them. They were gonna pick me up at 6:30, and it was only like 5, maybe 5:30. I was getting to there, and when we first moved into the house, it had a lot of rooms and a lot of doors, because I had a big family, because my step siblings were there and everything, and I remember I had all the doors closed because nobody was home, so every single door was closed and locked, like from the outside if I could. The doors to the rooms obviously weren't, but like the outside doors, everything. And I remember that all the lights were on or whatever, and I was walking from the kitchen to my room, and it was like kind of a long hallway, and I remember, God, it kind of freaks me out. I remember it was like somebody basically like did this and like closed something, or like went like this. All the doors, even the front door, like it was just like they all opened out of nowhere, and I didn't notice, and they all slammed shut like that. Like if they were all like the same doors, everything, and most of the doors were kind of different. Like some doors were closed different. My door wouldn't close the same way. My brother's door would close different, but they all sounded like they closed all at the same time, and I was so freaked out. And I looked around, and I was like, oh my God, is someone at the house? And I was like, impossible, because I checked all the rooms before, because I always had a fear that someone was gonna be there, and I didn't know. I think I told you the story. Maybe not. And then I remember I was like, oh my God, I freaked out. And so I tried to call everybody. My mom, nothing. My phone was like searching. Like literally right here. Well, now I'm not going to share my phone, but how in the bar of iPhones it says searching when it's like there's no service. And it's so weird because after that, like before that, after that, I've never had any problems with service ever. And I had Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi just turned off, everything turned off, and then I don't know where the stereo turned on. And then thank God it was Christian music that turned on, because that would have been scary. But it turned on, and it was really loud, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? Who's playing with me? Who's messing with me? Like, I was scared. And so I checked my room, and I freaked out, and I was like, oh no, I got my shoes on, and I ran outside, and I locked the door.
Something like that happened to your mom, remember?
Yeah.
When she was by herself, and she called us, and then we went running to her, and she was waiting for us outside.
Oh, in the apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the thing slammed. Yeah. So, see, it's not like just me. And so, but this was like after the apartment. This was in Color Bay. And so I remember like being really freaked out and nobody was answering the phone. Like, because it just wasn't working for some reason. And then I remember going outside and looking, because I had this really, you remember the window that we had? Mm-hmm. Like, it was this really big window that led to, like, you can see the inside. It was like a Florida room, I guess that's what it's called, because we live in Florida. And it was like a figure of, like, it was like a weird tall figure just looking at me like this, and I could see it, and I didn't have my glasses on, but it was like I had supervision at the time and I can see it perfectly well. And then it was just staring at me, and I was like, oh my God, what is that? And I thought it was a person, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I started like walking, but I was still looking, and then it vanished. And then miraculously after it vanished, you didn't hear it, because the music was so loud you could hear it from the outside. You couldn't hear anything, the music turned off. My phone started working again. My mom, I called her. She's like, what happened? What happened? My friends, I waited for my friends outside for an hour. Because I was so scared. I waited around the block. Because I was so freaked out. That's one of my scariest experiences. But that's why I say, like, after that, something's kind of freaked me out. But that experience was really scary for me. And it was something that, like, I would never wish on anybody because it was, like, creepy. You know what I mean? Like, it was something that, like, ew. Okay, go on. What's your story?
Oh my God. You know how we used to like, well, you guys used to live with us in Miami Lake, right?
No.
Like, not live, but like, yeah, I used to stay there for days. Stuff like
Oh, like.
You probably don't remember because you were little, though.
Oh, yeah, we used to stay there for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Because of the pool and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And then, it was back then, and like, the day that we were there. So, my mom, I think it was my mom. Oh, shit. I think it was my mom or my aunt. Or our aunt, sorry.
Oh, our aunt.
Yeah. And then they have told us a story. Because it was a house. It's a house. Well, it was our house of, well, my aunt's. My bad.
My bad.
Of 5 rooms and 3 bathrooms, 2 floors. So that.
Oh, this is the Miami Lakes house?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then they said that they used to live like Indian and stuff like that. And they used to like do like weird stuff. Like, I'm not trying to like say the name because I don't know how to say it.
Like rituals and stuff?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
And then like weird stuff literally have happened there. Like when we're in the pool, like sometimes I used to be in the pool by myself. And then, you know, like, Tia's room is the big one, right? The master.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's, like, the most dark one that you could see, right? And then I, like, literally, like, feel something from that room. Like, literally somebody, like, is looking at me. So then I just look. And then when I look again, I see Tia standing there, like, looking outside. And that literally, like, scared me because it's out of nowhere. And they have done it like a few times. I'm like, what?
That's so weird.
That's like so scary.
I'm scared.
Literally, she stands there and starts smiling. The time I have been by myself, even though with people too, like, I have feel that too. Like, there's people like from any window, like, it's looking at you. And then one time my aunt too, wait, I think, yeah, first it was me. I had to get a operation, and then, because I started getting pain out of nowhere, because I couldn't go, like, to the bathroom or stuff, and then I had, like, a weird dream.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Shut up. I have, like, literally, like, a weird dream. Like, I didn't tell nobody this, but I actually was with this guy that my aunt met, and then I had a dream with him, and then in the dream, literally, like, I started, like, having pain, and then I woke up with the pain. It's, like, so weird. And then, literally, that happened to me. Then I had to go to our emergency room like quick. Then my aunt, she started getting pain in her back, I think, out of nowhere. And then supposedly like she in a journal in her room. She was in her room, and then the journal was like passing like fast. And then she saw it in the paper like a black angel. And then when she went to the car,
Can you tell I'm freaked out?
I know. And then when she went to the car to go to the hospital with her boyfriend, like she felt like she was like going up to the roof of the car. Like when I heard that, I was like, my mind went blank. Yeah, she said
I'm
that.
leaving.
She said that, but
That's so scary. And honestly, I don't doubt it, because things like that, like paranormal things, you can't really like sit here and be skeptical. Like, I know people are like skeptical about it, and it's fine. But once you've gone through something like that, you can blame it on coincidences. But that's just crazy. Like, I've never seen someone levitate.
And then when we were little, they used to leave us by ourselves, because our mom literally would like work, and she used to do like beauty salon and stuff like that. She used to get out like late from there, and Nana would just be with his friend. He would leave me and Angel. I don't remember that much where it was Samantha, but I didn't never like that house at all.
Yeah.
Or like
it's freaky. Like, even like when you would go in Thea's room, like, it's so dark.
Yeah.
It was so big. It was huge, dude. Like, it was like huge. There was like a huge walk-in closet. The room itself, it was like literally the size of the living room. Just like where she used to sleep, like the bed part.
And some people used to be there and sleep in the closet. Remember when it was me, your brother, Angel, Samantha, we stay there with the light off, and nobody want to like get up. Like, I feel like somebody, it was literally there with us.
Stop.
Like, I have felt it. Like,
that's
I'm
crazy.
And like, we were like so young, and nobody want to get up from to go turn on the lights. So I think it was me that got up. Because I want to get the hell out of there.
That's so scary. No, but on some real, like, for real, like I said, people that watch this, you can be skeptical, you can't. But unless you've really gone through it, I'm not saying your opinion isn't valid, but I just think that going through an experience like that does change you as an individual. Why am I talking so low? I was just screaming right now.
It calmed you down though.
Yeah, it freaked me out, because it's true. Like,
yeah,
there's so much more things that I've been through, and like I would go into depth and explain it, but that's another video for another time.
Because I used to say like playing around, but it's kids stuff, and I don't know why it's happening to me now. Like, I used to say, oh, I hope I don't see ghosts, I hope I don't like hear stuff, and it's just like,
bro, look, like, just one little plug. I was literally here, like a month or two ago with Nene.
My bad, let me say this quick. But like there's where I live now, is just get hot, and then the heater plus the heaters be on, so that I have the window open, but I sometimes be hearing the door slam, but that's not like to get scared of, because the window is open, you know.
Yeah, there's some stuff that could definitely be debunked. Yeah,
but
oh my god, dude,
sometimes it could be like something like that, but it's not. It could be.
Yeah.
So I just ignore it.
What's it called? The other day, that's what I was about to say, actually. The other day, is this a stain? Does it look like a stain? It's changing colors, right? Okay, sorry. The other day, like maybe a month, 2, maybe 3, I'm pushing it. So a couple months ago, maybe 3, maybe that's pushing it, I was here with Nene.
Stop playing.
I was here with Nene, our cousin, and we were talking about like our paranormal experiences, because I've honestly been so inclined with like hearing other people's to see if it like kind of relates to mine, because the one that I told you guys about, like at the house, the new one, it kind of related to another one that I had in the past. So I was seeing if there was any connection like with anything else, and so I was talking to him about it, and I'm not even kidding, a door right there, he told me that, oh yeah, that it opens out of nowhere, but it was just like the weirdest thing ever, because when we were right talking about it, that's when it opened, and like it opened so it was like, yeah. We were like, I looked and I was like, Nene. I was so scared. You could ask him. I was so scared, because I was like, dude, like, what are the odds? You feel me? Like, the door, I've never seen a door open.
He used to play with the Luigi board, whatever you call that.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
Yo, you just heard that right. I don't want to look back. You just heard that right. Stop looking back, Melanie. Melanie. You
Why?
just heard that. I know you heard it right.
Tia's here.
Why you look up, Melanie?
What do you mean when I look up?
When you said Tia's here. Okay.
I'm scared now.
I think we're done with this video because my eyes getting literally red.
Oh, that was the fridge. Relax, we're fine. We're hearing some weird stuff. Our aunt's also here, so that could also be debunked. But that's what I'm saying. Like, when you talk about these things, you have to be careful. And you have to be, like, sure. Because you never know what you can be bringing in by talking about it. Yeah. So I hope you guys stay safe. Pray before you go to bed. That's what we're going to do right now. And subscribe to Madeline's channel. Thanks. See you next time.
Bye.